Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Hooks and Broomsticks Crochet Podcast, episode number 38. 38. They're flying by now. So, today as I'm recording this, it's after midnight, so now it is Tuesday, June 14th, 15th, Tuesday, June 15th, I believe, 2021. You guys may not see this until Wednesday, the 16th. I think that's when it's probably gonna upload and come out. But so by now you've seen my Hobby Lobby haul. I hope you guys liked that. Smaller than the last couple years, but I think it's a good size. It's more than I needed to get, that's for sure. It goes without saying, and I'm sure by the time this video is going on, I'm still in the process of putting it away, so it's all good. So I thought we would talk about, I'm going to talk about yarny things first, obviously. And we're going to try to keep this short because it is like 4 in the morning and I do work tomorrow. So I wanted to try to get to bed because this is the eve of the day that I went to Hobby Lobby. So I got up really early this morning for me. So I'm a very tired Crochet Witch right now. So very tired Heather. So yeah, like David's been napping and everything else, and I've been up straight through doing random things because I don't really nap. I don't really sleep that much, but I'm definitely tired. So, but I wanted to make this video because I wanted to show you that I actually got some stuff done and all that good stuff. Let's start with some other yarn that I bought because when we were out and about today between Hobby Lobbies, David he was driving and he accidentally went to Michael's. Like, he pulled in and he's like, "Did you call this one to see if they had yarn?" And I was like, "Well, this isn't the clearance place. This is Michael's." And he's like, "Oh," and I said, "But that's okay. They're doing some clearance of their own, just not like on the big scale that Hobby Lobby is." And I wanted to get a few more of these because I had been getting enough to make a shawl, and then I was like, if I can get my hands on enough, I kind of want to actually make a blanket with it. So I was hoping they had enough to get more. Well, what I ended up getting was the last of the colors that I could in just those 3 colors. But they are 70% off right now, you guys. So I got, if I can get it out of the bag, I found 4 of the peach color. And this is the Eco Bright. There we go. It focused for like a second. This is the Eco Brights. There we go. And like I said, I believe this was peach. Yep, this is in the color peach. So 4 of those. And then I got 3 of the color concrete. And then I only could find 1 more of the color purple. So I do have less of the purple. So I'll have to just figure out like where I'm placing the colors and like what I'm doing. But I mean, hopefully it's enough to make a decent sized blanket and all anyway. We shall see what I end up doing with it. But that's all I got from Michael's because that's all I wanted really bad to get. When they first came out, I passed up getting the baby cakes in the retro color. Because I was like, oh, I'll just get them later or like when they're on sale or when they're on clearance. And none of my Michaels have the retro color left at all. And they're clearancing them out, so they're not going to get them back in, I'm sure. So I missed the boat on that one. but I did look for them just in case they had, I don't know, gotten another shipment in or something. But to no avail. So no retro for me, but c'est la vie, right? That's okay. And that's all the yarn I got besides the Hobby Lobby, which is a way separate video because that was like a 20-minute video on its own. And yeah, so that was my yarn shopping. And then what I got done, I finished one more of the emoji blocks. This was week 7, and it's the see the little X eyes and his tongue sticking out. I'm doing all of these for the Mayhem and Majesty 2021 emoji filet crochet crochet along. And she's releasing like 2 a month, like one every couple weeks, I guess. And this is week 7. I've started week 8 with a different, I'm using up my Mandala Ombre yarn. So that like the ones behind me here are all different colors of Mandala Ombre that I have been using. And let me see, I think I have, the one I've started is week 8, and then I have like 4 more to go after that, I think, and I'll be caught up. Which they don't really take long when I actually sit down to do them. Like this was pretty much a day's, I mean less than a day, but I mean I finished it today, so. So that's like a completed sort of thing that I did today. And then I will show you my work in progress in a minute. I am going to do things out of order a little bit today. I'm going to show you my geek purchases. I promise these are all going to lead together. Should I show you the geek purchases, or should I just really quick, like I just have like a really quick as far as like life update stuff, because I did go to the specialist, and I'm sorry, I know normally I save this to the end, so you guys that don't really want to hear it don't have to stick around, but if you'll just bear with me for like a couple of minutes, I'm going to keep it real short. I went to visit the second specialist that I wanted the second opinion from for my foot, and she took me out of the boot, just so everybody knows, because she pretty much said you've been in it longer than a month. If it was going to fix things and be a miracle cure, it would have done it by now. So I'm bootless, yay. But pretty much now I have 2 options. Well, at 3, if I want to ignore it, that's an option too, and like live with it for now. Physical therapy is an option, which is like a lot of like the exercises for it, but she's like, I see, you know, like I hear that you're saying that you've already done like a lot of the exercises and things like that at home. So pretty much she's given me this, well, she didn't give it to me, she had me buy this like topical cream, which is basically like this really strong arthritis cream that I guess just this year, it used to be prescription and just this year it's over the counter. So I'm using that like 4 times a day on my heels, and it seems to be helping as far as pain relief, but basically just whenever I decide, she said whenever I decide it's unbearable and I'm ready just to contact them, and the other option is surgery. So she's given me the option of surgery. So yeah, everybody that said get the second opinion, yes, and I'll let you guys know when that time comes. But at the moment I have so much like going on in life, I'm trying to weigh when it should get done, and like I'm trying to decide, like, am I being a baby? Should I just wait? It's always hard to make that decision. So, and I mean, I'm trying to see, like, give it a week or 2 at work without the boot, the stupid boot, and just see how it's going, basically. And the silver nitrate for the other doctor thing did not work. That issue has already came back and lasted for like an entire, like 8 days in a row. So when I go back to the doctor, I'm going to let her know that that didn't work and see what else we're going to be doing on that front. And I think as far as like life personal updates with that stuff, that's it. And I had to throw that in because I wanted to save the grand finale for the ending, and you'll see why. But now, still out of order, I am going to show you my my geek purchases. This is going to be a short episode again, I promise. But hopefully the ending, like, I'm going to like put in the title the one that you want to stay for the ending of or something, because hopefully you guys stick around for the ending. Okay, so my geek purchases. So a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, my friend at work thought I would enjoy this, and she gave me this Stranger Things. First of all, hi, my name is Heather, and I am a Stranger Things addict, and I don't see myself recovering anytime soon. So I'm also showing you like my nerded out purchases. Usually they're Etsy purchases, but sometimes I do find them elsewhere. This was given to me by my friend Evelyn at work, and it's apparently the first in a line of comic books, Stranger Things comic books. And for those of you familiar with the storyline, this is, like normally this would be the right side up with the kids in the right side up in Hawkins, the real world. And this is Will in the upside down. So the comic book is about him in the upside down. Well, when Damon and I were shopping at Walmart, we found the second book, the second animated book in the series. And we found what we think is the fourth one or the fifth one in the series, which has Dustin. He's like my favorite of the kids. I love him. And then we found this smaller like offshoot one. It's still Stranger Things, but that's the bullies. And these are the two kids from season 1 that bully the kids a lot. So I have some reading ahead of me, but I thought those were pretty neat. I was pretty excited about those. And with Stranger Things and books in mind, it's all Stranger Things, let's be honest. But this finally came in the mail, and I didn't show you guys last week. This is my Etsy purchase, but I am obsessed. This is from an Etsy seller named Spice Tag, Spicetag. I'll try to remember to link. I think it's a him. His name is Jordan. I only know one person named Jordan, and it's a boy, so I'm just assuming it's a boy, but it could be a girl because I know Jordan can be a girl's name also. I think it's a guy, but I'm not sure, to be honest. But like, here's the coloring pages on the back. But like his work, Jordan's work, let me just say, because I don't know if that's a male or female. Jordan's work. This is Jordan's original artwork, just printed into a comic or a black and white coloring book, and like these pages are awesome because you know how like adult books have like where you can color the backgrounds and things like that. Like there's Billy, there's Nancy and Jonathan, but like the backgrounds are all colorable and everything. See like Hopper on the cover. And just I'm obsessed. There's Hopper and Dustin. I love this so much. Oh, there's Spice Tag. There's the name. That's the Etsy name. And I believe Jordan also has some social media, Instagram and such that has the name under the name Spice Tag also. But they have in their Etsy shop, they have like stickers and bookmarks, and they have stuff besides Stranger Things too, but they have like shirts, stickers, bookmarks, bags. I put another order in for like some stickers and a Hopper bookmark and a notebook, I think, and just like some smaller goodies and stuff. And like I seriously am obsessed with their art. Like I want it all. I think it's super awesome. So I got that. So that is another Etsy geek purchase. And then my last one is so cute. But it's a pin, like a here's the back of it, right? Like it's a 2-button pin. It's Pikachu in a little Scoops Ahoy outfit. Scoops Ahoy is where Steve works in season 3, Steve and Robin. How cute is he? I love him. It's so cute. That's an Etsy purchase. So that's like my geeky stuff. And now, still out of order, I'm going to show you my work in progress and then tell you why I waited until the end. But here is how far I have gotten on my hopper cabin blanket. This is actually the bottom of it. I realized I started sewing it together from the bottom because the way that I worked out the pattern, if this were the top, it would have a brown square here. So this is actually it from the bottom. But I got the first 2 rows sewn together, and I'm hoping as I go they'll straighten out a little bit more. But, because let's face it, I'm probably not going to block it. But that's how far I've gotten on it. And I've gotten, all the squares are done. They just need to be sewn together. And there was no border that I can tell in the pictures, so this is going to be it, I guess, unless I do like a single crochet border around it. But I don't know that I want to, because if I did, it would have to be brown since most of the outside is brown, but there was no brown around the white that I could tell in the pictures, so it'll probably just stay like this, honestly. But yeah, so that is how they came out. That's how the squares look. Annoyingly enough, by the way, when we went to Michael's today, Damon and I were looking around, and there is a Loops and Threads Impeccable that's actually on clearance right now for like $2. And it's a green color that I think fits the hopper cabin blanket better than this one. It's so annoying. I almost bought some just to remake the blanket down the line with it, but I didn't. So, but that's how far I got. Now, why did I wait till the end of this you ask me? So, several people, once Miss K had suggested a crochet along, liked the idea of it. And what I am going to do, my big project that you guys said you couldn't wait till I told you about, my secret project that I've been working on. It's not that it's a secret project. What I have been working on is getting the Facebook group together and the posts ready to make, and trying to just work on this because I feel like I should have it done by the time it starts. But I am going to host my first make-along. I'm just going to pretend you're excited with me. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, that's the best way that I can think for you to participate. You can always feel free to email it to me if you don't have Facebook, like your projects, or if you have Instagram and not Facebook, you could you could private message it to me, or you could tag it. I'm going to figure out some prizes. I don't know what they're going to be yet. I have a few things in mind, but I don't know what they're going to be yet. But I wanted to like have a finished project thread in my Facebook group. I will tell you what it's going to be in a minute, but I'm sure you can all guess already. But like I said, I want to have a hashtag for it on Instagram also for you guys. But the prizes, I think it'll be too hard to keep up on Instagram. So like Instagram will just be to show it off to anybody that wants to look it up. So I think the actual prizes, when I do figure out what they will be drawn from the thread. And if you just don't have Facebook, you could also email it to me. But it will probably mean that your work won't be able to be shared. Like I'll be the only one that sees it. Which is a bummer for everybody else. but I don't want to run into any issues. Like Carrie Penny had just said she'd gotten some issues with, no matter how careful she was, like sharing things on her, from her Facebook group for her make-along, which sucks. But I'll still enter you when I do decide what prizes. I just don't, I don't know. This is my first one, and I don't want to get any bad vibes coming off it because I'm really excited about this, you guys. So, what it's going to be and what the hashtag is going to be, it's going to be called Stranger Summer. And Stranger Summer is going to last from the first day of summer, which is coming up, it's June 20th, until the last day of summer, which I've already forgotten what it is, but it's going to be the whole summer long. I'll have the dates up on June 20th, when this officially starts, I'll have the dates up. But I want to say I'm not going to say what it is right now because I can't remember. I don't want to be wrong, and my phone is what I'm recording on, so I can't look it up. But it's going to be a long one. The dates I already looked them up. But so Stranger Summer is going to be inspired by Stranger Things. You can either choose to recreate something from the show, or you could get a... I'm not suggesting, like, you don't have to buy it. If you want to, you can. You don't have to buy a pattern. You could make up a pattern. You could, just freelance it on your own. You could buy it. You could, however you want to do it. If you want to, my point was, you don't have to recreate a blanket from the show like I did. You could crochet dolls from the show, like of the characters. You could, I'll go into more detail because I'm going to make a full video about it, but like I have so many ideas that are not just blankets for this, you guys. There's hopefully you guys were inspired enough to watch Stranger Things along with me, which I'll be doing all summer now, I'm sure. In anticipation of season 4's release in early next year, and B, because of this make-along, I'm gonna end up watching it again. But like Will, when he plays his little Dungeons and Dragons game, he dresses up in his character's costume as Will the Wise, and he's got like a little wizard, it's a purple wizard hat with silver stars and moons on it. And so like you could crochet the wizard hat with stars and moons on it. Maxine, who's one of my favorite characters, she's one of the kids, she's always wearing rainbow clothing. I fully plan to take one of her outfits and just use the colors, inspire the colors for a blanket. Like it is going to be a blanket that I personally making. You don't have to. You could recreate her shirt or another shirt using those colors, just inspired by. You could, there are amigurumi patterns out there. I actually bought 2 of them, one for the demidog and one for the demigorgon, but there's multiple patterns out there for them. I don't know if there's any free ones. I haven't looked those up. Or you could freelance those. Like I said, you could just make up your own stuff. You can do the Christmas lights like that Joyce used, those string of Christmas lights. I know there's patterns out there for Christmas lights. If you really wanted to go with the Stranger Things theme and you wanted to do the letters underneath them or something, that would be really cool. Like crochet letters or something underneath them. You don't have to do crochet. It's going to be a make-along. If you want to knit, if you want to loom knit something, if you want to weave something, anything that has to do with fiber art, anything yarn related, I would accept that. I just want to see something artful inspired by Stranger Things. Because to me that's really cool, and I felt like that would be like the perfect make-along for me to do. And if it's a summer-long event and you've been interested in the show, now would be like it's a long enough time period that you could familiarize yourself by watching the show, and that might give you ideas. Or if you've already watched the show, you could rewatch it, and that would give you ideas. There's 3 seasons to the show right now. They're not very long seasons, but they're good seasons. Obviously, I'm in love with them. But yeah, so there'll be like an official announcement video, and on the day of the beginning of it, on June 20th, there will be, I think I'm going to do a poster progress thread and then a finished item thread, so we can keep the 2 separate if you want. That seems like a good idea, right? And yeah, I hope that you guys will want to participate. I hope that you'll have fun with it. I hope that you guys come up with some cool, awesome things. Like if you wanted to just watch the show and find, like, I mean, you could do Hopper's blanket since we've gotten a good idea of the breakdown of it, or just look for other blankets. There's at least 4 or 5 other blankets that I found going through the show looking at it. And I'm going to actually also throughout the summer, I'm going to try to post like maybe an inspiration post and just occasionally post some screenshots of crochet items. Or there's like on Mike's door in the basement, there's a macrame piece that was made. Maybe that would be inspiring in some way if I can get a screenshot of that. Or there's a knit blanket on Erica's bed. I'm pretty sure that's knit. I really want to make it. If anybody knows what I'm talking about before I grab a screenshot of it, and if you know if it's knit or crochet, or you know the name of the pattern, whether it is knit or crochet, let me know, please. I really would like to remake that pattern or that blanket. It's on Erica's bed in season 2 when she's got Lucas's He-Man doll and she's making him kiss her Barbie doll. It's in that scene. Well, anyway, but that's what my big secret was, you guys, and that's why I saved that to the end of the video. And there will be, like I said, there'll be an actual announcement video coming on the 20th for it, and everything will be up in my group for it. And I really hope that you guys are as excited as I am about it and that you guys want to participate. And yeah, I really look forward to seeing entries in Stranger Summer. So I'm not going to keep you much longer, but definitely remember, if you have Facebook, to stop by and join the group. There's only like one little question where I'm nosy and just want to know your favorite thing that you've crocheted. But if you knit or loom knit or just collect yarn, just answer that. I don't care. Like, whatever. I'm just nosy and want to know. Feel free to post what you're working on and everything in there, you guys. Like, some people have been doing that, and that's awesome. That's why I made the group. Really, I want to see what you guys are working on just as much as like showing off what I'm working on. So definitely keep that stuff rolling, and just, yeah. So otherwise, just thank you for joining me, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing here on YouTube also, and for liking and joining me over on Instagram and just everything. I love the interaction with you guys so much. And yeah, I'll be seeing you really soon to launch Stranger Summer. So I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Be thinking about your projects. I hope you're excited as I am. Mwah. Bye, guys. I love you.